Hey, what's going on, guys? The Horror Man back with a controversial view of curfew. As you know, Controversial View is the series in which Jason from Horrific Nightmares and I discuss controversial movies. The controversies can range from subject matter to incidents behind the scenes to various other topics. Some are silly, some are serious, and some are just plain fun. Some are pretty complex, and others are fairly simple, as is the case with Curfew. Curfew is a 1989 horror film starring Kyle Richards of Real Housewives fame. Of course, we as horror fans know her as Lindsay Wallace from the Halloween franchise. In this one, she plays a high school-aged girl and the daughter of a district attorney. Two convict brothers, serving time in prison for murder, escape. They return to town to seek revenge on the judge, doctor, and DA who put them away. And I bet you can guess who the DA was. The film also stars Peter Brady himself, Christopher Knight, and Robert Romanus, Mike Damone from Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Curfew is ultimately sort of a home invasion slasher. It's more in line with exploitation horror, like The Last House on the Left and The House on the Edge of the Park. Both of those movies, however, are video nasties. Curfew, of course, is not, having been released in 1989. Despite not actually being a video nasty, though, Curfew was rejected for video in the UK. It was not released fully uncut there until 2002. The interesting thing is, that's really no different than any of the actual video nasties. But those movies with that distinction are arguably infamous. Video nasties are often talked about and highly sought after. As a matter of fact, as Jason and I already announced, we will be hosting the Video Nasties Challenge beginning on New Year's Day. All next year, we will be watching and reviewing all 154 Video Nasties. They already get a lot of attention, and now they're going to get a lot of ours. Unfortunately, Curfew does not get nearly enough. This is ultimately a video nasty. It was just released too late. Because it isn't on one of the lists or one of the sections, it's often ignored. I wonder how much more popular it would be if it were an official video nasty. Even this awesome VHS cover art screams video nasty to me. This swinging blade pendulum over this gothic house. But true video nasty, it is not. And for that, Curfew suffers. Even with Vinegar Syndrome releasing it on Blu-ray, no one talks about this movie. Curfew could have qualified for the Seldom Seen series. Even a positive spin. But Jason and I find it controversial that it is essentially a video nasty without that title. So because of that, no one cares about it. The home invasion, exploitation storyline, the kills, and even the sex and nudity would all qualify this for the video nasty list. Curfew isn't as extreme as some of them, but it isn't as tame as some either. Had this been released during the peak of the video nasties, I do think it would have earned a spot. Then again, who knows? I mean, they missed some obvious contenders, like Pieces, for example. How did that not make the list? Meanwhile, Curfew did get banned, essentially. Regardless of whether or not it is a video nasty, I think it's worth seeking out. I love this VHS, I love this cover art, and I really do like Curfew. Because many don't seem to care, you probably haven't seen it, and that's fine. Jason and I watched it, so you don't have to. This is just my controversial view. Please be sure to check out Jason's as well to hear what he has to say about Curfew. Maybe you have seen it. If so, what do you think of it? Comment below and let me know. Which controversial movie will we view next? Check back soon to find out. Until then, remember, physical media matters. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit that thumbs up and, be kind, subscribe.